The Shining is one of the most popular horror movies of all time, and much like many other popular horror movies, I've never seen it. I think all I know about The Shining is the hotel and here's Johnny. I'm a little nervous going into this because I don't do well with scary movies. Spooky season is still a few months away, so I still feel like I need to prepare for that. But I'm excited. I have to tell myself twice to really get it through my brain. I plan to react to a lot more popular movies this year, so make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notified when I do post those videos. Also, go follow me on the letterboxd because after I watch this movie, I will be rating and reviewing it. Also, I have a list of my upcoming movie reactions. Speaking of The Shining, you know what else is shining? This jewelry that I'm wearing, which is from Ana Luisa, the sponsor of today's video. When Ana Luisa reached out to me, I spent over half an hour just scrolling on their website and adding a million items to my wish list. I fell in love with the green and gold pieces, the signet ring, the malachite bracelet, and the gold heart necklace. Ana Luisa creates high quality jewelry at affordable prices. They are carbon neutral and they have unique designs that'll have you feeling elevated, elegance, and empowered. What do you think of this jewelry?
I love it, and it matches what I'm wearing today perfectly.
Did you plan that?
No.
No? Describe the jewelry in 3 words.
Beautiful, classic, timeless.
Perfect. Ana Luisa's sustainable jewelry can be worn all day, every day. I like wearing their jewelry to enhance my outfits. I like pairing it with a normal outfit like I'm wearing today, or if I'm feeling fancy and I want to dress up. During my Lord of the Rings video, which is still blocked, I wore this jewelry and the green and gold combination worked perfectly both with the movie and with the dress I was wearing. It made me want to cry because of how beautiful it was. The combination was so good. You can order this jewelry as a treat for yourself or as a gift to someone else. My birthday's coming up, so to my friends and family who are watching, I love the temple green layered necklace set. The rose engraved necklace is stunning. The celestial band ring is so gorgeous. I could go on and on about their jewelry, but instead I will say thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring today's video. You can go check out their website by clicking on the first link in the description down below. Yeah, so you guys do that, and I will just wait here till you're done ordering. Yeah. Now let's watch The Shining. Is this part of the movie, or is this for a production company? I feel like it's for a production company. You never know. Okay, maybe it's not. Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall. What is that? Based upon the novel by Stephen King. Yes, I believe there was a Danny Gonzalez video I watched where he stayed in the hotel where Stephen King wrote the book for The Shining. I believe that's what it was. The interview. Oh, so does he work at the hotel?
I made the trip in 3.5 hours.
Wow, that's a very good time.
So this hotel must be kind of far off from everything.
Do you really want to go and live in that hotel for the winter?
I thought that was his food that was smoking. I was like, oh my god. That's why I look so shocked.
No, I ain't Mr. Torrance.
Now, come on, Tony. Don't be silly.
I don't want to call him Mrs. Torrance.
Formerly a school teacher.
Oh,
What line of work are you in now?
I'm a
unemployed.
writer. Teaching's
There's no way to make it economically feasible to keep it clear. In
I understand that.
1907, there was very little interest in winter sports, and this site was chosen for its seclusion. Physically, it's not a very demanding job.
But mentally,
The only thing that
'Cause you're
can get a bit
secluded.
trying-
Well, that just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for.
I mean, he's a writer. He would love that because you're not, people can be a fantastic inspiration, but also you want that quiet time to be able to focus on your writing. So I'm trying to figure out how we get from Jack Torrance to here's Johnny.
5 months of peace is just what
That would
I
be
want.
so good.
That's very good, Jack.
What would you eat though? I apologize for, I keep pausing, but what would you eat? I'm sure there's a kitchen and it'll have food, but it's probably going to be the same type of food. You'll get bored of it before the 5 months are up. And because of its seclusion and the fact it's going to be winter. It's not like you can drive somewhere to get food.
My predecessor.
The twins. Red Rum. Is that for this movie?
Killed his family with an axe.
Here's Johnny.
Stacked them neatly in one of the rooms of the West Wing,
Oh.
and then he,
Killed himself?
That is quite a story. You can rest assured, Mr. Ullman, that's not going to happen with me.
Tony, why don't you want to go to the hotel?
Tony.
I don't know.
I don't like this.
You do too know.
Oh, that is scary. Whoa. The girls. Oh.
What's the next thing you remember after you were brushing your teeth?
He's gonna dart his eyes.
And I was saying, wake up, wake up.
Tony's his imaginary friend.
He's not imaginary.
Mrs. Torrance, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I'm quite sure
Really?
there's nothing physically wrong with Danny.
Physically.
I guess Danny started talking to Tony
Recently.
about the time we put him in nursery school.
Did he adjust well to school?
No.
No.
How did he manage to do that?
Jack.
My husband had been drinking.
Yeah.
He came home about 3 hours late. On this particular occasion, my husband just used too much strength and he injured Danny's arm.
Okay, so we're not even 20 minutes into the movie, but I want to say some of my thoughts. I'm intrigued so far. Like, the thing with Danny and Tony is freaking me out, and we learned that it started after he dislocated his shoulder when Jack pulled on his shoulder too hard. Is that the real story, or did something else happen? I don't know. Jack already has those sort of tendencies, like with drinking, and then because of that being prone to violence and just being aggressive, that's not going to pair well with being isolated. So, oh my god, the thing with Tony though, and the bathroom and the visions, that freaked me out. Like, I got chills.
He hasn't had any alcohol in 5 months.
So it's been 5 months. Closing day. Well, that was so abrupt.
I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry.
Well, you should have eaten your breakfast. They had to resort to cannibalism in order to stay alive.
You shouldn't be telling your kid about this.
You mean they ate each other up? I know all about cannibalism.
You shouldn't.
I saw it on TV.
See?
No, why are you
It's
smiling
okay.
at that? I mean, Danny, he must be, what, like 3 or 4? I learned about cannibalism from Katy Perry from Dark Horse. She's a beast. I call her Karma. She'll eat your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Be careful, try not to lead her on. This is a nice place. And of course a piano.
In fact, this is probably the most gorgeous hotel I've ever seen.
Oh, this whole place.
Oh, we got a 2-way staircase. I thought this was gonna be a normal scary movie. I didn't realize, like, this kid would have visions and, like, be able to see the future. Because we saw him in one of his visions, so I assume that's the future. Like, Danny literally has supernatural powers. This is Sam Winchester as a kid.
It's very,
Homie.
homey.
Yeah.
What?
Famous hedge maze.
You have a hedge maze?
Quite an attraction around here.
There's gotta be a scene later on in the movie where maybe after he's like, here's Johnny, and they're running throughout the hedge maze and he's trying to kill him. I pretty much just know that one scene, so I'm trying to figure out how he's gonna get from point A to point B. I mean, he said he's a writer, so that's step one. He was smiling when they were talking about cannibalism, so not a good sign.
Pink and gold are my favorite colors.
Oh, well, this is our gold
Ooh,
Mr. Halloran, I'm Jack.
Nice to meet
This
you,
is
Jack.
my wife, Winifred.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Winifred. Is that what Wendy's short for? Never knew that.
This whole place is such an enormous maze. I feel like I'll have to leave a trail of breadcrumbs every time I come in.
There should be a map.
You folks that eat up here a whole year and never have the same menu twice.
Oh,
Now,
that's what I was worried about. That's awesome.
you can freeze it.
Ooh,
This is where we keep
this is gonna be used later on. Someone's gonna be trapped in here.
How'd you know we call him Doc?
Big pardon?
Oh,
Doc.
I might have to turn off my fan because I'm I'm getting chills. Or I might have to get a blanket. I don't know if I have any blankets near me though, so I might just have to get a sweatshirt. I thought we would get like a quarter or a third of the way into the movie before we started having scary things happen. But a lot of scary things have happened. So this, and we're not even half an hour in. It's fine. We're fine.
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
We're on our way through to the basement. I promise we won't keep her very long.
No problem, Mr. Hubble. I was just getting to the ice cream.
Oh.
Ice cream, Doc?
Honestly, this would be a great place to be as a kid. You got a game room all to yourself and unlimited ice cream. Unlimited. Why are you just...
Do you know how I knew your name was Doc?
watching him eat? How'd you know?
She called it shiny. And for a long time, I thought it was just the two of us that had the shine.
I was wondering why this movie is called The Shining.
Tony is a little boy that loves my mom.
Is Tony the one that tells you things?
Drellin, are you scared of this place?
No.
Oh, I just noticed all the knives on the pillar.
You know, Doc, when something happens, it can leave a trace of itself behind.
The murder that happened 10 years prior.
Like,
What about room 237?
Whoa.
there ain't nothing in room 237.
Well, now he's got to go investigate.
Business going in there anyway.
A month later. Whoa. Just the jump cut to a month. Whoa. Nice. Dude, the audio is like just weird. Oh my god, I love that her robe matches the background. I'm kind of obsessed with her.
It's just a matter of settling back into the habit of writing every day.
She's so supportive.
It was as though I'd been here before.
Oh my god, it's like the... I'm so sorry, I paused at such a horrible frame. He just said, it's like I've been here before. What if the spirit of the murderer of Charles Grady possessed him? Honestly, nothing's off the table at this point. Oh, the maze. I was like, what is that? Oh my god, what if he memorizes the maze and then later he's chasing them through it and he's gonna have it all memorized? Tuesday, oh my god.
24-year-old Susan Robertson has been missing 10 days.
Susie? Is he going to room 237? Kid. Danny? Danny? Keep pedaling. It's probably locked. Alright, so what's the premise of his book? I guess he said he doesn't really have any ideas yet, but it sounds like he's clacking away, so he must have something.
Get a lot written today?
He's hiding it.
Yes.
I'll come back later on with a couple of sandwiches for you, and maybe you'll let me read something then.
She's such a sweetheart.
Wendy.
Oh my god.
You're distracting me, and it will then take me time to get back to where I was.
Okay, that was just dramatic.
Why don't you start right now and get the fuck out of here?
What the fuck? Oh, I don't like that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing the Kubrick stare? Probably because this was directed by Kubrick. Have you been in there the whole time? Have you done your actual job? She's probably not going to be able to call the police.
I knew it. Hi, this is Wendy Torrance at the Overlook Hotel.
Oh.
Hi, how are you folks getting on up there?
Boy, this storm is really something, isn't it? Over.
Hey, at least she gets to talk to someone. I think the way that the camera is angled, like it's positioning so low, makes it even more ominous. Doing that low angle.
Hello, Danny.
They're British?
Come and play with us, Danny.
No, I'm good. Oh, okay.
Ever.
The biggest plot twist in this movie is that they're not twins. One was 10 and one was 8. Just by what I know, seeing that they're dressed the same, I always assumed they were twins.
Remember what Mr. Halloran said.
Stay out.
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
Not right now. Daddy's asleep.
Danny, just go to your room. Oh my. That would be scary. Just hot. No.
Do you feel bad?
Oh.
You like this hotel?
I love it.
I love it. I want you to like it here.
Because you'll be here forever. This is only like a month and a week in. You still got over 3 months left to
You
go.
would never hurt Mommy or me, would you?
Of course not. Wait, is this the hallway where we saw the blood? Because those are the same chairs. I don't remember what the floor looked like. Oh, the door's open. Is that for 237? Stop. I'm gonna cry. Why is she doing your job, Jack?
Honey.
Whoa.
I dreamed that I killed you and Danny.
Everything's okay. Just go play in your room for a while.
Dad.
What happened to his sweater? Oh. Oh my god.
You did this to him,
Oh.
didn't you? You son of a bitch!
Dude, turn this down, please. What are you doing? There's no alcohol here.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
Hasn't it been 6.5 at this point? Because it's a month later and like a week or two.
I hope it's nothing serious.
No, just me dreaming about killing my family.
Nothing serious.
Yeah.
Can't live with him. Can't live without him.
Here, here. The person who casted him as the Joker, like, they watched this and they were like, yeah, it's him. He's the Joker. Just like some of the mannerisms in the scene.
There's someone else in the hotel with us. There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms.
Oh. Oh, you're getting out. Okay. I've been uncomfortable a lot this movie. This is making me very uncomfortable. Is she gonna try to strangle him? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. That does not look like the same lady. Oh my god. What did I do to deserve seeing this?
Did you find anything?
No.
No.
Oh, you... Oh my god, I hate you.
What about those bruises on his neck?
Self-inflicted.
I think he did it to himself.
I think we have to get Danny out of here.
Yeah.
Leave the hotel?
Uh-huh. He can't.
It is so fucking typical of you to create a problem like this when I finally have a chance to accomplish something.
What the
When I'm really in my
hell?
work.
Honestly, leave. Child, you're a little child throwing a temper tantrum.
I hate to put you through any
But
trouble,
could you go over
but
there?
There's a family up there all by themselves with a young kid.
Is that the Godfather?
Your money's no good here.
Because this alcohol doesn't exist.
Might have got a spot of it on yourself there, Jeevesy, old boy.
That doesn't matter, sir. You're the important one.
He's got more on his
nice of
jacket,
you
on
to
his
say.
coat.
Grady, sir. Delbert Grady.
Grady. Any relation to Charles?
You were the caretaker here.
10 years ago.
I recognize you.
I've always been here. Your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation.
I mean, he's not trying to. It's their connection. The Shining connection.
He is a very willful boy.
He's a kid. Don't do anything to him.
It's his mother.
Don't blame Wendy.
We might just be able to get down the mountain and...
Yeah. Oh no. Red Rob. Murder.
Annie's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
I feel so bad for her. Oh no, he's gonna... No.
We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer.
You gotta take matters into your own hands. Got a flag there. I'm worried about him. Feel like someone has to die. Oh, 8 a.m. We're not even 2 months in. We're still like a month and a half. Yeah, I feel like someone has to die. Like, I hope Danny doesn't die. Jack's either gonna kill Wendy or Dick, or both. But I really don't want that. I want everyone to live. I just want peace and love and harmony. I want peace. I'm really curious as to what he's writing. Oh, he's still Tony. Jack. Oh my god, be careful. What if he's lurking somewhere? What was he writing? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, were you really working though? No. No. Stay away from her.
How do you like it?
Does he have the axe? No, I don't think so.
I think we should discuss what should be done.
Maybe he should be taken to a doctor.
You think maybe he should be taken to a doctor? Have you ever had a single moment's thought about my responsibilities? Have you ever thought for a single solitary moment about my responsibilities to my employers?
What are you talking about? You're not even taking care of the hotel, you're just writing and being creepy all the time.
Stay with me. Please. Don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in.
I feel like that would hurt.
Bash him right the fuck in.
When he was saying that, it reminded me of, surprise, the Joker in Suicide Squad. Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Put the bat down, Wendy.
Then stay the fuck away, Jack. Ew.
Wendy.
Woody.
Give me the bat.
Run away. Yeah, let's go. Oh, right in the head. Woo! Wendy, I would have left him and ran.
Like, what are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep.
What are you doing?
Wendy, run. Get a knife. Run. Yes.
I'm gonna try to get Danny down to
Don't tell him what you're doing.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh my god.
Go check it out.
Good thing we have Dick coming.
It's Grady, Mr. Torrance.
Oh.
Delbert Grady.
Yeah, we know.
I have my doubts.
Well, you're also dead.
I and others have come to believe.
Others?
There's nothing I look forward to with greater pleasure, Mr. Grady.
Why did you get married? You married like the best woman ever. You should have called the Forest Service and sent some backup just so you weren't coming here alone. Yo? What are you doing? What's up? What's he gonna do with the lipstick? Otherwise it wouldn't be open like that. Oh, is he gonna write red rum on the door? Or is he gonna like flip it and write murder? I gotta say, if I was in this situation, I would be just like her. I'm such a deep sleeper. Shouldn't the E and the R be backwards also? Uh-oh, there she sees it. There's the axe! Ah!
Wendy, I'm home.
It's like a little snow slide. Whee! Run.
And I'll blow your house in. Here's Johnny.
Ah, he said the thing! Ooh, let's go! Let's go! Nothing happened to Dick. Come on, let's get them all safely out. Okay, that was really, really loud. Wait, is that the hallway? Wait, is that the hallway? Careful. He better not die. After all he did, he better not die. No! Are you kidding me? After all he did?
Danny boy!
Danny boy! Danny! Run, 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 run!
Hey!
What is she seeing? What the fuck? Danny! Bro! Don't get caught in a dead end, please. Don't get caught in a dead end. Plus, there's also footsteps, so he can just follow you. Fuck. Yo! Oh my god. Good job, Danny. But you gotta move a little bit faster. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. This is the hallway. Oh. Oh my god, Danny. No, come on, come on. Don't drop the knife! Is he gonna die out here because of hypothermia? Okay. Yes. Help, really? What if Grady's gonna come back and kill him? Because he failed to complete his mission. Oh, okay. What the fuck? What? 1921. Yep, I see him. Okay. So that was The Shining. Oh my god, that movie was insane. I really liked it. Like, I was intrigued, and it also freaked me out a lot. Like, there were moments where I thought I was gonna cry, and I thought I was gonna get jump scared at the end, and I thought I was gonna cry. And right now, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I can't believe they killed Dick. All that work, like, he was in Miami, and he had a bad feeling. He was, like, getting visions, and then he was calling, being like, hey, can you check up on them? And then he flew to Denver, and then he drove 5 hours to get a snowcat, and then he drove to the hotel, only to get killed, like, 2 minutes after arriving. I am so upset. But I'm glad Wendy and Danny made it out. Like, I was worried one of them was gonna die, so I'm glad they made it out. This movie messed with my brain. Because they're living in a world where these supernatural abilities exist, and it's referred to as The Shining, and both Danny and Dick have this power. And then, what was the reason for Wendy and Jack seeing things? Like, Jack seeing Grady and Lloyd and all the people, and then Wendy at the end, you know, seeing the hotel room and then seeing all the skeletons and seeing the blood. Like, I'm confused about that. I'm confused about a lot of things. But honestly, right now, I just want to look through letterboxd, so I'm on it right now, and I just want to look through reviews and see what people think about this horror classic. I'm gonna rate it pretty high. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it yet. Oh, wait, first let's change the poster, because I don't like the face. So this is the default poster. That is scary. That looks pretty cool. Here's Johnny. I thought he was writing this story about the hotel, but in reality, the whole time he was just writing, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But he wasn't working, that's the thing. I thought he was working on a story, but he wasn't even doing that. So what was he working on? The Shining, that's pretty cool. I knew that there would be something to do with the maze. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I didn't think that the twins were in this movie. I call them the twins. The girls. I'm gonna refer to them as the twins because that's what I've always like imagined them as. Whoa. Okay, I like this one because it shows the two, has all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. It has the axe, the maze, the floor, the blood. That one's really good. Whoever made that, kudos. Now it's time to look through some reviews. Shelley Duvall's performance in this film is one of the most intense and realistic portrayals of fear and terror I've ever seen, and her skilled acting brought me to tears. The fact that Shelley Duvall is constantly overlooked whenever I see anyone talk about this film is a fucking crime. While we were watching this movie, I was thinking about how, like, a few years ago, I heard that it was either the leading actress in The Shining or Psycho that just kind of, like, was mentally scarred. maybe also from Psycho also, but I remember hearing about it. Shelley was definitely like a big reason why I felt like so intrigued with this, because like Jack's descent, like seeing that progress was so creepy, and I was like, I want to see what else is going to happen if, you know, we're only an hour in and this much has already happened. Like, how much worse can it get? And like towards the second half of the movie, he was creepy, but he'd also like have some funny moments also. But I mean, Wendy, I just felt bad for her the whole time. Like, she was amazing and she was just treated horribly. And I can't even imagine how Shelley felt during all of this. Because, I mean, yeah, she had, especially in the second half, she spent a lot of time screaming and crying, and that would be so, so draining. Why did Netflix recommend me this based on my interest into all the boys I loved before? This is not a Jack Nicholson film, this is a Shelley Duvall film. I feel like I would have had a nicer time at the hotel. Writing isn't that hard and I love my wife. God, I love this movie. I just wish we didn't have to traumatize Shelley Duvall about it. Why did that have to be the next review? Jack Nicholson delivers arguably the funniest performance of his career within one of the scariest horror movies of all time. Yeah, it still somehow manages to work. Yeah, agreed. Dude. 2 in a row. Jack typing at a desk in the middle of a huge room instead of with his back to a wall. Yeah, he's not sane. That's not sane behavior at all. True. Just like an open room and then just... You gotta write in like a cozy little library. That's how you get the juices flowing. Let's sort by recent. So who has watched this today? I didn't understand the significance of the photo at the end, so I looked it up, and I still don't understand the significance, but also what was the context of the bear scene? I don't know. What the hell? I have so many questions about this movie, but one of the most beautiful movies to look at, but the music is overbearing most of the time. I feel like a lot of the times during this when I jumped, it was because the music just started blasting randomly. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. You see, I feel like that would hurt though. Halloran didn't die in the book? What? There was no reason to kill him off. No reason. I'm so upset. I'm so upset about that. Okay. We're done. So, I'm going to be rating The Shining 5 out of 5 stars. This is just such a classic. I've known about it for years, and I'm so, so glad that I finally watched it. This movie has influenced so much, not just in the horror genre, but just media itself, like the Here's Johnny scene, and also other things in the movie have been referenced in other forms of media, and it's just had such an impact. Yeah, I'm glad I finally watched it, and what else can I say? So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And comment down below if there's any scary movie reactions you want me to react to when September rolls around. Also, make sure to check out Ana Luisa by clicking the first link in the description down below. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye!